Hello, Warpers. I trust your stomachs have finally recovered from Thanksgiving indulgence, if you partook, and your wallets are also cooling after the
What the?
Oh, not again. Looks like the Norms have been nibbling his code.
Bloody hell. What do we do now?
I'll just hit him with my maul.
You can't do that. He's a finely tuned piece of tech.
Niffle swallop. I'll just give him a tap.
Oh, that's better. Thanks, Remus.
See? Told you. My maul can fix anything. Need a tap, Mr. V?
No, thank you, I'm all good. But Percy, are you okay?
I think so. Yes. Where was I?
Well, at a wild guess, I think you were saying bilge throttling.
Oh, yes, of course I was. How terribly embarrassing. I do apologize. As I was saying, after the bilge-throttling chaos of Black Friday, we had a splendid feast. Vegetarian, of course. You may be wondering why we're celebrating Thanksgiving. Because, dear Warpers, Terrine, Aric's better half, was born in the Great Lakes state of Michigan. And Aric lived in Washington state with Terrine for 3 years in the early 90s. Well, I say we had a great meal, but regular listeners and readers of our blog will know McWordy and I are robots, so we merely observed and imagined, the rest tucked in as if it were their last meal. And indeed, it may well be one of their last, if Orvak Trenholme, that pantomime villain of the piece, has his way. He is nearer than we all thought. Let's discover just how near, as we turn our gaze to the Hayurei, Deadheart's one-of-a-kind supercruiser still cloaked in a boggy wood in the quiet Scottish borders.
Deadheart, sensors confirm we have company. If I could smell, I'd say it's Orvak Trenholme. Not because he's a slime ball, but because the engine of his ship is glowing red-hot on my sensors. The scent would be somewhere between a tire bonfire, burnt toast, and boiled cabbage. Only Trenholme pushes his ships to breaking point. Now, because I am so wonderfully high-tech, and you're lucky to have me, I've already hacked his nav computer. It seems he left your father's realm in mid-September, Earth time. He emerged from the nearest wormhole to Earth 3 days ago and is burning straight for Earth. Current arrival, December 27th. The nav system is complaining it hasn't stopped once.
Oh, brilliant. And there I was in such a good mood. Of course he hasn't stopped. That Farkin merchant of death never pauses for breath if he thinks it will impress Daddy. He got here even faster than we managed. Then again, we had to stop for snaps, souvenirs, and the Grey's wormhole spill houses.
Yes, it's rather embarrassing. He found an old space jump I didn't even know about, shaved 6 weeks off his trip. He will soon flip his ship and start his braking burn. Once he does that, he'll become visible to anyone watching the skies in mid-December. I dare say the humans will mistake it for a comet or a Christmas miracle.
A miracle? More like a nightmare wrapped in barbed wire. I severely doubt many humans will even notice. Most barely look up from those quaint little phones they're obsessed with. If anyone does notice, let them toast their new Christmas beacon while they have the chance. Who knows what hell he'll unleash on this naive little world. He once destroyed an entire moon just because they didn't fill out the correct tax returns.
Shall I project a wider cloaking array? It will take him longer to find us.
No, Skylar. Project something festive. If my world insists on bringing doom to us, we may as well look fabulous while it happens. Besides, Trenholme may be Daddy's best dreadbear, but he'll have to go some to take me and Remus alive or dead. And let's face it, he hasn't got all his usual muscles to back him up.
According to his ship's log, he's got 8 battle drones in his hold, plus a whole host of cutting-edge military hardware. He may be one man, but he's still highly dangerous and totally unpredictable.
Talking of military hardware, is that new armour for Remus finished generating yet? It's been in the hull's mech printer for weeks. You promised me it for Cyber Monday. Apparently a big day on Earth where humans worship the tech gods or some such nonsense. Be nice to give Poopy Bear the best present he's had in eons. Did you make those last-minute modifications?
First, I think you've misunderstood the meaning of that day to humans. But as you never listen to me, do carry on with your delusional ideas. It amuses me. And yes, I made the suit. It's ready and on time as promised, may I add. Metallic blue, woven Carillion with gold trim and an energy shield built into the left forearm, exactly as you asked.
Brilliant, well done, girly. That shield will be a great addition to that bloody old plasma mall he's still carting around. Why he refuses to carry a blaster is beyond me, but this new suit has enough tech packed into it to keep his bamboo brain boggled for weeks, and the walk with me gun drone will drag his furry hide into the present day. I mean, bludgeoning someone to death is so first arc of thought.
Starbrandir is more than a weapon to Remus. It's a spiritual totem, a link to his homeworld's ancient past.
If you say so. You know I hate old things. And that tacky green armour he built himself? That crap has got to go. Daddy's personal guard always looked best in blue and gold, especially Captain Feathers. What a dish he was.
Yes, and what trouble you caused him. He's now in charge of some low-class asteroid crusher.
Poor old Feathers. I did love him, you know, with all my dead heart. But what's this? I'm getting sentimental. That really won't do. I've a suit to package for Poopy Bear.
Well, hi there, guys, take a seat, hold on tight. This ride's off the rails, insanity's out of sight. A warrior panda, a bot full of sass, and a man with a brain that shattered like glass. Don't pity, don't panic, don't run off and hide. We may be misfits, but there's heart inside. If you're sick of the news, the facts and the glum, we fight off the darkness with weirdness and fun. A warning, proceed if you dare. AI War Panda podcast with chaos to spare. Buffoonery, nonsense, and whimsical skits. We know what the naysayers think, what to load of.
Now, a message from legal.
The AI War Panda podcast is pure fiction. All names, places, and events are invented. Any resemblance to real people is accidental. The scripts, lyrics, and lore are original works. Copyright Aric Voss, 2025, AIWarPanda.com. All voices, music, and sound effects are AI generated using professional tools with paid subscriptions. Expect occasional audio violence and dangerously silly ideas. Good luck.
Meanwhile, just a few Earth miles down the road, Remus was talking with Aric and McWordy while finishing off his third pumpkin pie in 3 days.
Mr. V, I do love pie. Pumpkin, apple, mince, doesn't matter. Forget biscuits or crisps. Pie is the pinnacle of human achievement.
Well, I'm sure Hawkins and Einstein might disagree with you on that.
Oh, what delicious products do they make?
They were great minds, not bakers. Anyway, can't you slow down eating? There'll be nothing left for Christmas at this rate. We do a monthly shop because it's meant to last a month, not 3 days. You'll need a forklift to get back into your battle armor. You'll be rolling instead of marching.
You forget, I'm a panda. Rolling is always the preferred way of getting around.
Remus, you're not just gaining weight. Your hair growth shows no signs of stopping. That's a very impressive top notch you've cultivated. You look like a samurai who lost a bet with a drunk barber.
Ha, he's right. You look like you're auditioning for a new metal band. What would it be called? The Devil's Biscuit Dunkers? Pie and Trash? Whatever it's called, I'll buy the album, but only for the cover art. My metal days are long behind me. I saw Iron Maiden at Hammersmith in 1983. I think it was the World Peace Tour, if my poor old memory serves.
I feel you mock me, but a maiden made of iron sounds like a sight to see.
Then the comms link Deadheart gave Remus flickered to life. He stepped aside to answer the call. When he returned to the table, his mood had shifted, and his eyes were a deeper black than normal.
Wordy, that battle footing I've been telling you to prepare for. We need to start rolling it out. Now.
Battle footing? You mean the contingency I labeled the Niffle Swallop scenario? Oh, that's not good. Are you sure, or are you joking?
Yes, I'm very sure. I don't joke about things like this. I've seen too many friends die in battle.
Wait, war footing? What war footing? 1 minute we're talking about pies. Now we're suiting up for the big push on the Somme. You know I'm not ready for a war footing. Most nights I can barely make it up the stairs. Plus I've only got a baseball bat, a slingshot, and a metal colander for a helmet. I'm more Dad's army than Call of Duty.
Mr. V, I know not of what you're rambling on about, but trust me, I don't expect you to fight. But everyone needs to be aware. Orvak is coming here, fast, much faster than any of us thought, and sadly, neither pie nor biscuits will change that fact.
And there it is, Warpers. The first time in recorded Cumbrian history that a pumpkin pie directly preceded a call to arms. Historians, please take note. This is how great conflicts begin, not with a bang, but with indigestion. While Mr. V looks under the sink for that colander, here is a brief word from one of our generous but morally ambiguous sponsors.
Tired of feeling like a jigsaw puzzle made of regret? Is your body one bad decision away from falling apart? Carillion Comfort Solutions offers the only legally questionable skeletal replacement service using ethically adjacent Carillion alloys. Our bone swap procedure replaces dry bones with gleaming realm-grade metal, offering reduced joint pain, increased durability, the ability to endure cues longer than 3 minutes without screaming internally.
Side effects may include mild glowing, occasional humming near Wi-Fi, and a 4-year contract to serve in Lady Deadheart's private security forces.
Carillion Comfort Solutions. Because why be broken when you could be functionally fabulous? Ask your local unscrupulous practitioner if bone swap is right for you. Spoiler, it's probably not. But that's never stopped anyone.
And now, back to Aric's kitchen table where biscuits have just been dethroned by battle stations.
Right. We have less than a month. That may sound like a long time, but it's not. We need to get you both ready.
Define ready? I feel obliged to point out, my body is not battle grade. I am barely drop resistant.
And I've already admitted I'm an old fart with acid reflux and a wonky ankle. Remus, be serious. I can help you write an angry email but not fight an intergalactic hitman.
Come on, Mr. V. I just told you, I don't need you to fight. Deadheart and I will handle that. But I'm asking you to prepare. To wake up to the fact that the easy life is coming to an end. Unless you get yourself mentally ready, you can't hope to survive.
He means we need to increase the home's defense system, understand how it works, and know what to do in different scenarios.
Defense system? We have 5 ring cameras and this place was built by Happy Son's finest. Have you seen the new plots behind us? They went up in a couple of months. I don't think they can withstand a tremor, let alone gunfire.
Worry not. I created a modest proposal 3 months ago in case everything went full Grimbleflux. It involves, well, I think it may be better if both you and the council don't know. Remus, I can have it implemented in 2.5 weeks. It will mean me doing some extra crypto scams on the dark web to raise the cash. But that's kid stuff.
Bloody hell, why do I feel like if we survive, we're all going to jail for a very long time? Correction, Tyreen and I will go to jail. You two will end up in a science lab at Area 51. You're right about one thing, the less I know, the better. However, whatever you do, don't dent the Funko collection. I can stand being blasted into pieces, but not getting an ear bashing from the wife because you dented a limited edition figure.
We have it all in paw, Mr. V. Your home will stay standing, no Funkos will be harmed, and we will neutralize the threat. I just need you to not panic, because panicking gets people killed. Wordy, can you make that 2 weeks? I really want to have 2 weeks to test everything when it's done. Do you think the mini sonic cannon will be ready by then?
Aye, Captain. Everything will be ready and 2 weeks is doable.
Good, Wordy, but don't promote me. I turned down promotions twice a month for decades, so I could stay in the fight with my men. I'm a sergeant, and I like it that way. Even if technically the ex-Tylos referred to me as General Remus, I never wanted that rank and refused to wear the uniform, even though I basically did the job from the front line.
Wow. A sonic cannon? And you a general? How is this the first I've heard of it? If it was me, I'd have taken the promotions and spent my days sipping coffee and shuffling paperwork in some safe bunker.
You really have no clue about the military, do you? I told you because I need you to understand. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm a war panda, not a paper shuffler. Sergeant Remus is good enough for me. General sounds too pedestrian.
Later that evening, a muddy old Range Rover rumbled into the cul-de-sac and wheezed to a stop outside Aric's house. The driver, a kindly Borders farmer with the interaction skills of a damp scone, hopped out to help his passenger with a large, mud-splattered crate. He believed he'd picked up a beautiful tourist from America with a suitcase. Had Deadheart's mind projection slipped even once, the poor man would have suffered a cardiac event so violent it would have registered on seismographs across Cumbria. Lady Deadheart hopped down from the passenger seat, patted the crate lovingly, and gave the farmer a dazzling smile.
Thank you, darling. Truly. And don't worry about your sheep. They'll be fine. Just talk to them often. They actually quite like you, but they said you should build them a bloody shelter from the wind and rain.
The farmer nodded and reversed out of the cul-de-sac, waving enthusiastically at the lovely woman who did not, strictly speaking, exist. Deadheart rang the doorbell with theatrical flair. Aric opened the door.
Oh, it's you.
Well, that's a warm Cumbrian welcome if ever I heard one.
Sorry, but in my defence, I'm a grumpy southerner, and it's been a long day remodelling the basement and cooking more emotional support pies. Come in. Do you need help with that?
Nope, I've got it.
Deadheart dragged the crate over the threshold with alarming strength and kicked the door shut behind her.
Poopy Bear, get your fuzzy backside in here. I brought you something.
Remus padded in cautiously, licking yet more pumpkin pie from his paws.
What's in the crate? Pizza?
Nope, not pizza or a lifetime supply of biscuits, I'm afraid. But it is a gift for you. Not that you deserve one, you fool. Open it.
Remus approached the crate as if it might explode. With one sharp claw, he pressed a red button. It turned green, and the crate hissed open, lighting up. Remus froze, as if he had just won the lottery and couldn't quite believe it.
By Woden's Quantum Beard, Deadheart. Is that?
It is indeed.
Inside was the metallic blue, gold-trimmed Carillion Mk-32 armour. Sleek, regal, guard heritage woven into every curve. This kit was a Professor Highbrain limited edition, with only 1,717 pieces made.
Remus, mate, that's bloody gorgeous.
McWordy leaned in, bow tie flickering like a nightclub sign.
Statistically unprecedented. For once, Remus may be the most attractive organism in the room. This will destabilize our social hierarchy.
Remus started to tremble like a schoolgirl who'd just been given a gold-plated la-boo-boo.
But how did you get this, Deadheart? This is too much.
Nonsense. It's a knockoff. We hacked the plans and printed it on the ship, but it's 100% accurate, and I made a few modifications myself. It's better than the original. Try it on now. Don't make me threaten to kiss you.
And so began the most undignified dressing sequence in war panda history. Even with Deadheart's help and the suit's auto-fit tech, it was a tight squeeze, a very tight squeeze, accompanied by noises no armor should ever make. But finally, Remus stood tall, all gleaming blue and gold, the suit's power core pulsing like a new heart.
Wow, it's light. Lighter than my old armor by at least 52%. And...
Then he actually posed. Remus posed. A tiny 3-second hero stance which Aric caught discreetly with his iPhone.
Oh my God, he likes it. He really likes it.
Emotion detected from a war panda, saving to memory.
Then the Walk With Me hover drone popped free from its docking cradle in the crate, lights blinking. It hovered beside Remus. Then, as Remus thought of biscuits, it zipped into the kitchen, rummaged noisily, and returned carrying a biscuit between its tiny claws. Remus took the biscuit reverently.
It fetches.
Titus the cat leapt up to swipe the drone. The drone dodged effortlessly with a rude beep.
Linked directly to his brain core.
Deadheart said proudly.
If he wants tea next, it'll boil the kettle.
The room buzzed with awe, delight, and the warm glow of a perfect Cyber Monday miracle. Deadheart's projected human face smiled, then softened, then faded, and turned back to her cold, Symphora-plated helmet.
Because if we are going to die, we may as well look the part.
The room fell quiet. Even the drone dimmed its lights. Deadheart forced a fake laugh.
Ha! Happy Cyber Monday, everyone.
And so, dear warpers, as our heroes don their courage, and Remus his rather dashing new armour, a shadow streaks toward Earth. A shadow full of malice, and an odour detectable from orbit. Here is this episode's song, On the Eve of War, lyrics by Aric and performed by our friendly neighbourhood AI.
Yeah, looking at the sky, waiting for the fire. Everything feels normal, drinks are pouring loud. We bury all our panic inside the party crowd. Nobody thinks the flames are coming to their door until the sky burns red and we can't ignore them. The warning signs are flashing, but we look away, convincing ourselves we got one more day. Some see it coming, some choose to hide, some cling to silence with nowhere left to ride. On the eve of war, yeah, we're singing along, trying to stand tall, but the current is strong. We are the nameless, caught in the trance, just faceless figures in a power dance. On the eve of war, holding on tight, praying for morning in the middle of the night. Wishful thinking blinding every nation. Fake news, fear on a heavy rotation. We scroll and shrug while the tyrants gather. Writing our graves, does it even matter? Fathers fall fast, gone in a beat. A photo on the wall, an empty space on the street. History is skipping like a record that's scratched. Denial is the fuel and we lit the match. Some brace for impact, some run from fate, some choose denial, but it's getting late. On the eve of war, yeah, we're singing along, trying to stand tall, but the current is strong. We are the nameless, caught in the trance, just faceless figures in a power dance. On the eve of war, holding on tight, praying for morning in the middle of the night. The universe won't ever turn its head. It doesn't count the living or the dead. A billion lives are just dust in space. Matter just shifts in this empty place. War's just the echo. War's just the echo we replay. On the eve of war, we stand here trembling, but still we rise. When the fear breaks through, still we rise. Still we rise.
And so, as our episode comes to its end, I have but one more thing to play for you. Relayed to me from Skylar on the Hayurei. So hot off the press, even our dysfunctional gang haven't heard it. I do apologize for the quality, but it's amazing we picked it up at all. A brief yet chilling communication between Orvak Trenholme and his master, Kovosh Deadheart.
Sir, reporting in. I've just entered this nasty little neighbourhood. Estimated contact with your, tourmaline in roughly 12 Regis days.
Excellent work, Trenholme. Now remember, you may do whatever you like to the panda, and anyone else who wanders into your path. But my child, you will not harm. I need that fool of a son delivered to me alive. Alive. Got it?
Yes, sir. Kill everyone. Leave her. I mean him alive. It shall be done.
Good. Good. You shall be richly rewarded, my friend.
Your thanks will be enough.
Trenholme, do dial back the creepiness. We all know you're only in this for personal gain.
And truthfully, that's why I hired you. So spare me the false flattery. We're both far too old to believe such bilge throttle.
Yes, sir. I understand. I will make contact when I reach Earth.
Don't waste my time with such trivial processes. Just let me know when you have my boy and are heading home. If you fail me, I'll have so many bounties on your head that even your own mother will raise from the dead to hunt you down. Got it?
Loud and clear, sir. Loud and clear.
Dies ist das Ende. Dies ist das Ende. Das Programm ist zu Ende. Es ist nicht das Weltende. It's the end, the end, the end of the show. Not the world, as far as we know. We talked, we rambled, we tried our best. We confused one guy in a sequin vest. If you liked it, like it. If you loved it, yell it. If you hate it, oh well, we don't care. Because this is the end. Tell your nan, tell your dog, tell a girl in a boat. If you don't tell someone, we'll never stay afloat. Like, subscribe, leave a review. Do whatever you want, you do you. It's the end. But for now, this is the end, the end, the end of the show. Not the world, as far as we know. We talked, we rambled, we tried our best. We confused one guy in a sequin vest.
Moon unicorn droppings for sale.